All right, welcome back everybody. Today we're doing one of my favorite tutorials. It's a first touch tutorial, and we're focusing on Phil Foden, who has one of the greatest first touches in the whole world right now. So I'm going to show you 4 exercises that Phil has actually used starting from a young kid, and he's practiced them day in and day out all the way. He still practices them today with the English national team, with Manchester City. There's not too many people in the world with a better first touch than Phil Foden. So if you take these exercises, implement them in your own game, practice them day in and day out, maybe one day you can work your way to developing a first touch like Phil Foden. Let's get into the video. First exercise up, simple wall ball, passing, juggling, receiving, turning. Phil challenges himself by using a mini ball when he's hitting the ball against the wall. He starts out slow, finding his rhythm, one touch, passing against the wall. Once he finds his rhythm with the one touch passing off the wall, he'll move into two touch passing. Passing and receiving with right foot, passing and receiving with his left foot, mixing it up, getting tons of touches on the ball, tons of repetition. From there, he can turn with the ball, do a move, cut back, play it against the ball, passing and receiving, repetition, repetition, repetition is key. From here, you move into wall ball juggling. Again, start with one touch off the wall, progress to two touch, maybe three touch. Use different areas of the body. Use your thigh, use the side of your foot, use the inside of your foot, use your dominant foot, use your non-dominant foot, use your chest, use your head. Gradually move further and further off the wall. Increase the distance, you're increasing the complexity, the difficulty, you're challenging yourself, you're growing, you're becoming better. Your first touch is rapidly improving. After a couple weeks, you're able to crack the ball and stand 20 feet away from it and receive it with your chest. Crack it again. Receive it with your thigh, crack it again, receive it with your non-dominant foot, crack it again, receive it with your dominant foot, and just keep going. Becomes easier and easier through repetition, day in and day out. All right, another excellent exercise, exercise 2, that Phil Foden practiced day in and day out as a young kid, still continues to do so today to perfect his first touch. He juggles the tennis ball. When you're first starting out, it's going to be difficult. Just stick to it. Don't give up. Never quit. Focus on right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Repetition is key. Keep the ball low. Keep it close. This is showing ball control, ball mastery. You don't want it flying all over the place. If you've ever seen that Liverpool keepy uppy challenge, you don't want it looking like Luis Suarez. You don't want to be running all over the place. You also don't want to only be using one foot. You got to use right and left foot. Again, it's going to be difficult, but just day in and day out, repetition, stick with it. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Keep it low. Keep it under control. Ball mastery, ball control. That's it. All right, third exercise. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video of him on the streets in Stockport. By the way, they call Phil Foden the Stockport Messi. And this is why. Because he has such a great first touch. He has the ability to manipulate the ball in tight spaces. And he has those abilities because of these 4 exercises that he trained and retrained over and over, day in and day out. So again, third exercise, he takes it to the streets of Stockport. You take it to your streets. Take that mini ball, build yourself a 4x4 grid with 4 cones, and just manipulate that ball. Fast feet, fast footwork, get tons of touches. This is what you do if you don't have anybody to train with. But if you have friends, get in the street, play keep ball. Keep the ball away from each other. Try to nutmeg each other. Try to beat each other. But always keep possession of that ball. Again, if you don't have anybody, build yourself a square with 4 cones and just move that ball, manipulate that ball. Inside foot, outside the foot, sole of the foot. Drag the ball, pop the ball up, get a few juggles, bring the ball down, continue to move the ball, control that ball. If you have a curb right next to you, play the ball off the curb, practice receiving, turning with the ball. Again, it's with a mini ball, you're keeping the ball close, you're challenging yourself. It's more difficult to juggle a tennis ball and keep possession and manipulate a mini ball than it is to juggle a big ball and dribble around a big ball. So by doing these exercises, challenging yourself, making it more difficult, the game, the practices with the big ball, it's easier because you've been challenging yourself throughout the week with the smaller and more difficult balls. Again, exercise 3, take it to the streets. He is Stockport Messi because he took it to the streets with a mini ball. Just got tons and tons of repetition, tons of touches, day in and day out. You can too. Let's get into the 4th exercise. 4th exercise is the most fun, but most challenging. It's freestyle, it's having fun with the ball, but it's also making challenges, attempting those challenges, failing at those challenges, and then repeating them over and over and over until you're successful. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Somebody please share this with Phil Foden. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.